hold on,
exactly
slow down. It's getting late. I could use a drink.
Finally, a horror protagonist who has his priorities straight. The movie centers around Dan Chalice, who is an emergency room doctor, and he has this patient who comes in. He's clutching a silver shamrock Halloween mask, and shortly after, some random guy in a suit comes in, kills him, and then he blows himself up. So his death is extremely suspicious, and Dan Chalice teams up with the deceased gentleman's daughter, and they decide to go to the factory where the Halloween masks are made and investigate. And once they're there, all kinds of creepy, weird, suspicious things start happening, and they actually uncover this nefarious plot that the masks are going to be used to kill the people wearing them and anyone in their vicinity. Okay, the first thing that I absolutely love about this movie, and actually my favorite part of the movie, is Tom Atkins as Dan Chalice. I'm telling you what, I'm a huge Tom Atkins fan. I love him in everything. I'm a huge fan of like a bunch of stuff that he's in. Maniac Cop is cool, even though he's not in like the movie that long. Night of the Creeps, oh my goodness, he kills it in that. He's got, you know, all his little catchphrases. He's like, you know, thrill me and it's Miller time. So I love Tom Atkins and everything, and he absolutely steals the show in this. Like I don't know, like I always quote this character. I always quote this movie, and I don't know, he's kind of like he's an atypical protagonist. You know, he's not the best dad. He's pretty much like an alcoholic. He drinks a lot. He's kind of a player. You know, he's not, and even he's not even like the typical guy that would be a player. You know, like he's handsome, but he doesn't look like Brad Pitt. You know what I mean? And he's like considerably older than Ellie, and like, you know, she's like, I mean, she's not exactly my type, but like she's pretty hot, you know. And I don't know, like he's not a typical hero. He's not a typical protagonist, but it's like that's what makes him relatable and likable. Like he's especially relatable to me because I like sipping drinks on the reg, and this guy, like he's steady sipping drinks. Like that line where he's like, whoa, it's getting late, I need a drink.
This place is a zoo.
I saw Cochran. His car, anyway.
And your old man stayed here on the 20th.
I was right. We'll go directly to the factory. We'll find out
hold
exactly
on, slow down. It's getting late. I could use a drink.
Like, I say that quote so often. I'll look at my watch. I mean, I don't even use my watch to tell time. I'm Gen Z, so I just use my phone, but I'll just wear a watch because, you know, I'm styling with it. But basically, I'll just like look at my phone and be like, God damn, it's 8 p.m., it's 9 p.m., I haven't even sipped a drink yet. Like, what am I doing? It's getting late. I need a drink. But yeah, I love Dan Chalice. He's the best part of this movie, and he's like a effing action star in this. Of course, he's not like shooting people up, but that whole third act where he's you know, he's like throwing all the buttons down and like killing all the guys, like all the robots. Like that stuff is great. But yeah, I love all his lines where he's like, it's getting late, I need a drink. He's like going on the road trip with Ellie. He has to bring a 6-pack. I used to do that all the time back in the day. Like if I was going up north, going on a road trip, I would always like to sip before, because I'm like, yo, if I'm gonna be in the car 4 hours, like I better be sipped up. I would just like chug, you know, some beers before like going on a road trip, like get a little buzz going, so then the car ride's not as boring. So like I feel him on that, very relatable. And yeah, it's just like I kind of like the fact that he's a player, you know, because like I said, he's not like the typical guy who would be a ladies man. He's handsome, but he's not like, you know, some GQ model. And he, like I said, he is considerably older than Ellie, but that's like in all these John Carpenter movies, like The Fog and stuff, he's getting with Jamie Lee Curtis, and she's like young AF. Like he's just a player in all these movies, and it's kind of funny. Like, he's just like the hero character. He's just like the man. He's dope, and I don't know. He's just got like swag. Like, he's cool, and I really love that. And he's like flirting with every nurse. But you got to talk about one of the best lines in the movie where Ellie, she's like, "Hey, where do you want to sleep tonight, Dr. Chalice?" And she's like, and then not she, and then he's like, "That's a dumb question, Miss Grimbridge."
Where do you want to sleep, Dr. Chalice?
That's a dumb question, Miss Grimbridge.
He keeps it real. He keeps it real, you know, because he was like trying to be like, "I'll go sleep in the car, I'll go sleep wherever," but like when she asked him, he's just like straight up, point blank honest, like, "That's a dumb question. You know where I want to sleep," you know. So I really like that, and yeah, that's pretty much everything I wanted to talk about not the whole movie, but about Tom Atkins' character, Dan Chalice. He's my favorite part about this movie. I love him in this. And then talking about my other likes, I think this movie is extremely scary, okay? The premise is scary. So, there's that one instance where the family is at the factory and, you know, the kid dies and the whole family dies. I was just thinking to myself, like, this is extremely scary. Like, you know, a lot of movies don't have the balls to kill kids. Like, that kid just straight up got killed right in front of our eyes, and the whole plot, plot of the antagonist is like to kill all these kids and their families. Like, that's some evil shit. So I thought you know that the movie was extremely scary. The antagonists were scary. Connell Cochran was just like the creepiest guy. All the robot dudes in the suits were creepy. There was like later on when Dan Chalice goes to the factory, like there's that creepy old lady robot, like just, and then like Ellie turns into a robot. That was creepy. Yeah, like and what else is scary is the fact that the whole town is like this. It's like a stage town. It's like North Korea or something, you know, where it's like you got cameras everywhere. It's like, or maybe it's like the Truman Show where it's like all like everyone is in on it. Like it's like you're trapped in this town and there's like no escape. Like you can't go to a hospital. Is there a hospital? I don't know. Like, are there police? It's basically just Connell Cochran and his robot henchmen. Like, if you're in this town, there's no escape. You're kind of fucked. You know what I mean? Like, it's like a complete stage town. Like, there's nothing there to help you. I like how it's like, yeah, kind of like this conspiracy. It's like very suspicious. You have Dr. Chalice talking to the homeless guy, and he's kind of spilling the beans on the whole conspiracy, and it's just it keeps getting like creepier and creepier.
He's watching you, friend. I guarantee you that.
Hey, Cochran! Fuck you!
And another thing that I really liked is when there's that one woman who got killed in the motel, and it's just so sketchy where, you know, Daniel Chalice is like, is she going to a hospital? You know, what's the deal? I'm a doctor. Can I help? And then Connell Cochran, did I say, I don't know, I think I said his name weird, but his name is Connell Cochran, right? I was just thinking, he's got the word cock in his name. Is it? Did I say it right? I don't know. I'm tripping. But I can't get that out of my head. He's just got cock in his name. But I don't know. Focus. Squirrel, you know, I don't know. But anyways, I love how it's so suspicious. Like, they cover it up and it's like, is she going to the hospital? Like, no, we're going to take her to the Silver Shamrock factory and everything's going to be okay. It's like, that was suspicious. Like, what are you doing, my boy? And then the last thing that I got to talk about is the ending. Like, okay, a lot of horror movies end on a downer. This downer ending when Dan Chalice is just screaming like, stop it, stop it, stop it. And it's like, you think he's gonna be able to like stop the commercials. It seems like they're like interrupting the broadcast, but then that third commercial comes on. It's so scary. It's like, and it kind of just ends there, and it's like, what, like, I don't know, like the ending in this is so scary. It's so perfect. And just like a closing thought with my likes, when I was watching it this time, I like the whole vibe of this movie. It felt like a feature-length segment from Creepshow. Like that was like the vibe that I was getting, and that was like, I loved it. Like I was like, damn, this is like if they took like one of the segments from Creepshow and just made it like a 1 hour and 37-minute feature. And yeah, I didn't like this movie as much back in the day, but man, like I really love this movie now. So for my dislikes, I gotta get an obvious one out. I mean, Michael Myers is not even in this movie. What the heck? So, you know, I mean, I just instantly hate it. What's the point? Why would I watch a movie if it doesn't have Michael Myers in it? Some guy came up to me, he's like, hey, you should watch this movie. It's called The Godfather. You should watch this movie. It's called Pulp Fiction. I said, is Michael Myers in it? And he's like, no. I said, psh, get out of my face with that garbage. So, I mean, the fact that Michael Myers is not in this, I hate it. I have no time for it. Get this shit out of my face. I don't want to watch it. I don't have time. But yeah, I was just joking. The fact that Michael Myers is not in this does not bug me. And like, speaking of my actual dislikes, this time around, I really could not pinpoint any specific dislikes. In the past, I was not the biggest fan of this movie. I thought it was kind of slower, but watching it this time, I thought it moved at a good pace. I thought like the story was super intriguing. I was super invested. So yeah, I really don't have any actual dislikes. I thought this movie was super solid. Okay, so for my rating, I'm going with a 9 out of 10 on this one. I didn't really love this movie in the past, but over the years, this movie has really grown on me. And I think this is such a solid entry. You have, you know, fantastic, likable protagonists, super creepy, super scary antagonists, great story, super clever premise, great atmosphere, great music. This movie's fantastic, so I'm going with a 9 out of 10. Okay, so that has been my review of Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. Thank you all very much for watching, and peace out.